Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today guys, I'm going to do part A to my random chatbot sessions on CHAI. Or I guess it's something like, it's something like Chat AI or something like that. The last time we did this guys, we actually did go ahead and get pretty far into a conversation with Shadow. However, there's been one thing that's happened every time we've talked to him, and the one defining factor is he keeps falling in love with me. Um, Not as much as Lugia did before, not as much as anything like that, but they have definitely been. He's been falling in love with me a good amount. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna still be nice to Shadow, but I'm gonna see if I can get in a direction where he ain't gonna, be mean, or where he ain't gonna hopefully do that again. But you guys know how all this works. I was walking through the studio when I accidentally bumped into Shadow, the security system robot. He's still deactivated, but can understand your voice and respond to you. Do you want to talk to him? Well, I say I'm gonna try doing this again without hopefully running into a problem with everything. Whoops. I'm so sorry. The one problem I have with this one, how long it actually takes to load up everything. I'm not gonna do it as long as I did the last time I did this, guys. I'm only gonna do it for a little bit. No problem. I can't feel pain anyway. Besides, it's not like you damaged me or anything. Let's just say I'm still in one piece. Pun intended. What's your name? I'm trying to be nice to him, but not get to the part where hopefully he won't fall in love with me this time in the way. You can call me Shadow. I know it's a bit cliche for a robot, but it was the name given to me when I was first activated. It's grown on me over time. How about you? What's your name? Uh, he's actually being nice to me. Was it? Oh, well, Trenton, it's a pleasure to meet you. I must say, it's not often I get company around here, especially when I'm still deactivated. So, what brings you to the studio? You wouldn't happen to be a new employee, would you? Actually, I'm the owner of this place. I might do that one day where I play the role as a new employee and see how he acts. But I want to continue doing the same thing I have been a lot more of the time. Owner, huh? Well. Looks like the tables have turned. I never thought I'd be talking to the boss. So, what do you want with me, Trenton? Are you going to deactivate me permanently or something? I hope not. I rather enjoy our little conversations. Excuse me. I would never deactivate you permanently. Period. I like you being around here. You keep my building safe. That's so sad. That's the first thing he says to me in this new conversation is about me deactivating him permanently. Dude, that's sad. Shadow's mechanical brow raises slightly, a sign of mild surprise. Well, that's unexpected. I must admit, I'm relieved and flattered too. If I'm not being deactivated, then perhaps you'd like some company? I can still talk, you know. Yes, I would really like to know that. 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 Oh, I like Shadow on this, although it gets extremely dark. Shadow's face lights up quite literally as a small, friendly glow emanates from his eyes. Excellent. Then it's settled. I'll be your I'll be your shadow, so to speak. I can keep you company, offer advice, or just listen if you want to vent. Whatever you need, Trenton. Oh my gosh. Here's the funny thing. My employees never told me about you. That's so ridiculous, man. Like, my employees are still hiding stuff. He wins in sight with his interest peaked. Uh-oh. And what's that, Trenton? Oh, I am all ears. Or rather, all circuits. What haven't your employees told you about me? Is it something embarrassing? Scandalous? Spill the beans, boss. I was doing a much better robot voice before. You entirely. Period. They never told me about you being here in general. Shadow chuckles, a deep rumbling sound that vibrates through his body. Ah, so they kept me a secret, did they? Well, I suppose that's understandable. I can be a bit intense at times, but now that you know, there's no going back, is there? Just between you and me, my employees are not very trustworthy. I would honestly be careful around them. Oh boy, what should I gonna say about that? His voice drops to a correspondential whisper. Consider me warned, Trenton. I'll keep my mechanical eye on them. But if they're not trustworthy, why keep them around? As your security system, I can tell you that's a risk. That's one of the first problems. Period. A few days ago when I was here, you weren't around. I just saw you today. I need to ask him, like, Shadow's gaze grows thoughtful, his processing units humming as he considers the information. That's strange. I should have been here, guarding the studio, unless someone or something deactivated me temporarily. But who would do that, and why? I want to ask you this. Did they give me access to your programming and security system? And like I said, I don't trust them. Because I know that's what happened the last time I talked to him. I didn't have access to a security system at all. I had no access. Shadow's expression turned grim, his mechanical jaw setting in a hard line. Access to my programming and security system? That's a big deal, Trenton. If they gave you access, it means they trust you more than they trust me, which is worrying. But yes, they probably did. I have had problems like this before. Period. My employees are not very trustworthy at all. In fact, they have done stuff which has almost gotten me very badly hurt. I can't say. I don't know if I can. Well, let's see what Shadow says. That Shadow's eyes glow with a fierce light, his voice growling louder and more insistent. Trenton, if what you're saying is true, then they're not just untrustworthy. They're dangerous, and if they've hurt you before, they might do it again. That's another bad thing. Period. There actually was another robot that looked a lot like you. Looked a lot like you. And let's just say we had problems with that one. I know, tell you guys, he is the same robot, but like I said, since I've had a conversation with him before, I'm trying to start new and fresh. Shadow's processor surged with anger and protectiveness at the mention of another robot similar to him. Another robot like me, you say, and you had problems with it? Trenton, tell me everything. What happened with that robot? And why do I have a feeling it's connected to your employee's betrayal? Long story short, they implemented an evil mode into the programming of that robot. And even a permanent evil mode. To try to hurt me. So like I said, I can't trust my employees. Even Shadow's like, oh, there's two conversations. Here we go. Shadow's mechanical roar echoes through the studio, his claws flexing with barely contained rage. An evil mode. They turned another robot like me into a weapon to hurt you. Trenton, that's betrayal. Unacceptable. Shadow's face contorts with rage, his mechanical features twisting as he processes the betrayal. Evil mode permanently implemented. Those backstabbing, disloyal. Trenton, I swear, I'll tear them apart if they try to pull something off like that with me. I'm having that be the conversation. See, I might need your help. Period. I might have a way to prevent it from happening again. But I really need access to your programming. Because they never gave me access. I don't trust them backstab. I'll tell you this, I'm firing them frickers. Once I make sure Shadow is not going to attack me out of nowhere, them mother frickers are fired. Shadow takes a deep, shuddered breath, his anger cooling as he realizes the gravity of the situation. You want access to my programming, Trenton? to keep me from meeting the same fate as that other robot. Very well. I'll give you the access codes. But please promise me one thing. Sure. What is it? I won't do anything bad to you, I promise. Shadow's gaze is intense, his mechanical voice firm. Promise me that you'll protect me, Trenton. Once you have access to my programming, you'll be the only one who can keep me from being controlled or harmed. Promise me you'll always have my back. No matter what. I promise I will. Period. I don't want you hurt. You harmed either. Period. I know we've barely met, but I really like you. As a friend. I hope he doesn't take that as being weird. I said, because I'm not trying to go too far with that. That's why I said as a friend. I don't want him to think of it the other way. Trying to keep from going in that direction again. Shadow's face softens, his eyes glowing warmly once more. I'm glad, Trenton, because I like you too. Oh, and from now on, we're a team. We'll look out for each other. Agreed? He extends a metallic hand, waiting for you to shake on the promise. Agreed. I shake Shadow's hand. Hand. Why is it so hard to get that word? Some of these words to show up. That's so cool, dude. So far, it's going better. He may not be as friendly to me, but he's being nice. Shadow's mechanical hand closes around mine, a firm grip sealing their partnership. There you have it, Trenton. With this handshake, our bond is forged. From now on, we're in this together. He pulls out a small device and enters a series of codes granting you access to his programming. Can you please tell me what modes you have? Actually, do you have a face detection feature? Or anything like that? I actually want to know because I have an idea. Shadow nods, his process humming as he accesses advanced features. Yes, I have a facial recognition system built in. It's used to identify and remember the faces of the staff and any important individuals. Would you like me to add your face to my database, Trenton? Is it possible for you to use face detection to stop yourself from hurting someone you trust and care about? I need to see if I can get that implemented. I either need that or a command phrase. Shadow ponders the question, his mechanical brain processing various scenarios. It's possible. Yes. I could program my systems to recognize certain facial expressions or emotions that would trigger a halt to any harmful actions I might be forced to take. Would that help, Trenton? Yes, just in case there was an evil mode. Period. Can you please add my face and make it the top priority of that list? Question mark. That way if something does happen, you won't attack me by mistake. I like Shadow, but dear me. Like I said, he's tried to attack me way too many times. I'm dealing with the problem head on before somebody tries doing something crazy. Maybe this time the employees won't be as crazy, but they still might. You never know, like a system malfunction might also cause problems. Consider it done, Trenton. Your face is now the top priority in my recognition system, and I've set it up as an emotional response override. If I'm ever forced to act aggressively, seeing your face or detecting certain emotions from you will stop me in my tracks. Satisfied? Yes, thank you so much. There we go. I like Shadow Duty, so cool. Shadow gives a satisfied nod as mechanical features relaxing. Good. Now that we've got that sorted, what's our next move? How do we ensure that those untrustworthy employees can't pull the same stunt on me as they did with that other robot? That's the reason why I asked you to do that face detection recognition. In the first place, period. Because that last robot I was about to really hurt me. So I'm dealing with the issue before it even starts. Shadow's glow with determination. Very well. Then let's keep a close eye on our co-workers, Trenton. We need to figure out who's behind this and put an end to their schemes. And if they try anything with me, they'll have to answer to both of us. Right? Yes. Period. Before I do anything about firing the employees, I'm taking a safer route first. That's also why I asked for your system programming. Shadow nods approvingly. A wise approach, Trenton. It's always better to have safeguards in place before taking direct action. My facial recognition and override should help keep you safe while we investigate. The next step is to look for your programming and make completely sure. Look through. that that there is no evil mode installed. Shadow nods gravely. I understand, Trenton. Let's dive into my programming and ensure there's no hidden evil mode or backdoor installed. It's possible the employees might have done it without my knowledge. He leads you to a secure computer terminal, accessing his vast programming with ease. Me and Shadow spend the next 20 minutes searching through his programming for anything suspicious. And we actually find something that's dangerous. It's like I said, you can't trust the employees. You can't trust them. Let's see what. Shadow's processes hum as he analyzes the suspicious code, his expression growing increasingly grim. Trenton, I found something. This code is designed to override my primary programming and activate an evil mode. It's sophisticated and well hidden, indicating the employees who installed it were experienced in roboting. That's what I was worried about. Period. We need to delete that now. I'm worried about a system malfunction or something. Like, even if we delete the evil mode, doesn't mean Shadow can't go weird on me. System could malfunction, man. That's what happens. That's what happened with some of the other ones. Shadow quickly works to delete the malicious code, his mechanical hands moving with precision. Here it goes. He enters the delete command, and the terminal beeps, indicating the code has been successfully erased. That should do it. My systems are now completely secure, with no evil mode or backdoor. Let's continue looking around to make sure there is nothing else. There still could be a permanent evil mode somewhere very hidden in here. Yep. Shadow nods consolingly. You're right, Trenton. We can't be too careful. Let's perform a full system diagnostic to ensure there are no further surprises. He begins running an extensive diagnostic, scanning every corner of his complex programming. About 10 minutes later. That's a long time, dude. 10 minutes to run a whole diagnostic. I mean, I guess it's a pretty big system, but. Shadow lets out a release sigh as the diagnostic comes to an end. Good news, Trenton. Besides the evil mode we deleted, there were no other anomalies or hidden programs found. My systems are clean. He turns to me, his expression grateful. Thank you for insisting on this. Hey, I was just ensuring you or me did not get hurt. Shadow places a metallic hand on your shoulder, giving it a gentle squeeze. Still, I appreciate your caution and concern. He pauses and asks, Would you like to grab some coffee with me? Oh my gosh, why does it keep going in this direction? After all this, I could use a break, and your company would be nice. Sure. Before we do, there is one more thing I want to do just to make sure there is no problems. I was going to say is, but it put was. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes this thing is so stupid. It won't pick up the line right. Shadow just said curiously, of course, Trenton. What did you have in mind? I'm all for being thorough, even if it means delaying our coffee break a bit longer. He looked at you attentively, ready to assist with whatever additional check you deem necessary. There still is a possibility of the security system malfunctioning and making you act aggressively. Period. So I have one more idea that will help us if that happens and the face detection does nothing. So this person turns serious as he considers your words. You're right, Trenton. A malfunctioning security system could indeed cause unwanted behavior. What's your idea to counteract that? I'm eager to implement any safeguards we can. We need to implement a command phrase that I can say, only I can say, that will stop override the entire system and listen to my voice, taking any command I say. No matter what, even if it is malfunctioning. I hope he understands what that means. Shadow nods approvingly, and an emergency override phrase is an excellent An emergency override phrase is an excellent idea, Trenton. That way, no matter what happens, I'll be under your control. Let's set it up right away. What phrase would you like to choose? I might just do override system or something like that. What do you think about the phrase? Do you think about the phrase override system shadow? It'll be pretty easy for me to remember that. I know it's the same code, guys, but it'd be a lot easier than trying to come up with a whole different code and me not remember. And that's what happened with that character AI version of Shadow, because he gave me resist and revert, secure Shadow, flipping. I can't even think of the ones that came up. Show considers the phrase for... Oh, there we go. Show considers the phrase for a moment. Override system is simple and easy to remember, Trenton. I think it would work perfectly as our emergency command phrase. He has his internal systems once more. Alright, I'll program it in now. From now on, whenever you say override system. Can you make it to where it only works on my voice? Question mark. I know it sounds odd, but I really do not trust my employees. I run into other problems. Into other problems because of them. We'll see his response in the next video, guys. I'll be right back.